Hello and welcome to the Deadly Pit, my friends. Hey, this is an on your own problem, so you should have solved the entire problem on your own, and now you have your paper in front of you, and you're ready to watch and make sure that you did everything correctly, my friend. And now, on to our scenario. You have fallen into a deadly pit, my friend, and that is no bueno. Your only hope of escape? Solve this problem. And your deadly pit contains cobras and rhinos. The pit contains 6 times as many snakes as rhinos. Your first step, write an equation that represents the total number of rhinos in your pit. Let the letter R represent rhinos and S represent snakes. Alrighty, so the very first thing I want to do is go ahead and write R here, and that's representing the rhinos, right? And then I'm going to make the equal sign and S over here to represent the snakes. Superb. And now, here we go with looking at our formula. The pit contains 6 times as many snakes as rhinos. So 6 times as many snakes. So there's 6 times more snakes than rhinos. So really that means rhinos times 6 will equal snakes, right? So I can simply go 6R, once again, because anytime you have a number right next to a variable, that means multiply, right? So 6 times the rhinos will give us the number of snakes because there's 6 times more snakes than rhinos, right? So that is all you had to do for number 1. Let's move on to number 2. There are 36 snakes. How many rhinos are in your pit? Alrighty, my friends. So the first thing I want to do here is copy this formula down. I've got 6R equals S, right? And then I'm going to come back up here, and now I'm going to use my formula, but I'm going to plug in the 36 for snakes, right? So I'm going to plug in, instead of the S, I'm going to plug in that 36, and then I'm going to drop the rest of the equation, and now I've got 6R equals 36, right? And I'm going to use the box method here. Remember, I want to get the R all alone, so that means I'm going to get rid of this 6, right? So I'm going to box that 6, and then since 6 is being multiplied, I'm going to do the opposite operation, so I'm going to divide. So I'll divide by 6, and once again, fractions can be thought of in 3 ways. 6, 6, 6 out of 6, or 6 divided by 6. And that's what we're doing right now. 6 divided by 6 gives us 1, right? And then anytime you multiply a number by 1, you get that same exact number. So I have effectively gotten rid of that 6 right there. And then with the box method, whatever I box and do on one side of the equal sign, I must do on the other side as well. So I'm going to divide by 6 right here, right? And now I'm ready to just drop down the equation. And on this side of the equal sign, all I have is the R. So R is here. And then drop my equal sign. And 36 divided by 6 will give me 6 right here. And there are 6 rhinos, right? So if there are 36 snakes in this deadly pit of yours, then there are going to be 6 rhinoceroses in that deadly pit as well. And that's a lot of, those are big suckers, so this must be a huge pit, right, my friends? Okay, hey, let's move on to our third step here, right? So now, for number 3, if there are 49 creatures in all, how many rhinos and cobras are in your deadly pit? Well, let us find that out. Now remember, I like to make a triple-decker T-chart here. So I'm going to make a line here, and I'm going to make rhinos here. I'm going to make the snakes there, which are cobras, right? And then I'm going to put total right here. And now, if I come back up here to my formula, I can see that if I have 1 rhinoceros, I got to multiply that by 6 to get snakes, right? So if I have 1 rhinoceros, I'm going to have 6 snakes. So I'll go ahead and do that. 1 rhinoceros times 6 gives me 6 snakes, right? And then if I total this up, I'm going to get 7, right? because 6 plus 1 is 7. And then I know that there's going to be 7 creatures in that deadly pit with this ratio right here. So then what I'm going to do is I got to look up here and go, okay, what times 7 will give me 49? And I just so happen to know that 7 times 7 will give me 49. Perfect. And then all I have to do is take 7 times 6, which will give me 42, right there. And then I'll take 7 times 1. That one's tricky. That gives me 7. And then if I look at this, 7 plus 42 would indeed give me 49. So that's a good way to double check it. And they're right there. They're right there. What kind of English is that? Oh my goodness, my friends. Hey, anyway, right up here, let's go look at this again. Okay, so if there's 49 creatures in all, we got to figure out how many rhinos and snakes, and you know, you will have 7 rhinos and 42 cobras, which gives you a total of 49 creatures in all. And hey, right there is the answer for this whole problem, my friends. If you made a mistake anywhere along the way, no worries at all, my friend. Pause that video, fix that mistake. That is your fastest way to learn. Until next time, I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll see you soon.